Boo-doo-doo.
Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. You know, I finally watched that.
What?
I know, right?
The biopic?
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Only took me forever and a day to
Were you
finally
rocked?
sit down and commit to it. I was rocked.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good. I mean, I don't know. I'm always torn by those. I've seen a couple of them. Oh, hey, but everybody, I don't know if you've welcome to Movie Talk. This is your Brothers in Arms podcast here on twitch.tv/brothers-in-arms. Episode number 192 on this 25th day of February in the year of our Lord 2025. Joining me as always are my two favorite brothers from the same mother and father, Patrick, Alex. Gentlemen, hello, good evening, salutations. Yes, it is always good seeing your faces.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Movie Talk. So tonight we're talking about the biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, no. So I could not commit to watching. I've seen a couple like.
That's fair.
I don't know what it is about like biopic films or. I don't know. It's not my favorite genre, so it's not something I'm like, I want to go watch that.
No. This was like, I caught this on an airplane. It was one of those, like, all right, I've got nowhere to go, and this is the newest thing I can find on here, so I'm going to watch this. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I got you.
It was free, and, yeah, I think it's streaming on...
Max, maybe?
On right now. It might be Max.
Max, probably.
We've got it. We've got...
It's not a Paramount.
It's one of those... Because the only one we pay for is
1923 started second season 2 on Sunday. Harrison Ford, oh my gosh, gentlemen.
Good.
Wow.
He's good.
1883 though, it only had one season, but 1883 is probably the pinnacle of Yellowstone right now. I would go back and watch 1883 again right now.
That's saying something.
Oh boys, I'm telling you. It made me fall in love with our country even more. Not the political landscape, not the cultural none of that. I'm talking about the dirt, the rock, the grass, the trees, the sunsets, that which makes our country gorgeous. 1883 epitomized that. And chef's kiss all day long. So good. So yeah, there we go. Thank you.
The Dirt. That's another pretty good biopic too.
The Dirt?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one.
It's the Motley Crue one.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I want to see. I haven't watched yet. Landman. Have you seen? It's Billy Bob Thornton.
I haven't watched any of it.
Same dude that did. Yeah, it's Paramount. Same dude that did Yellowstone. Like same. It's in that same genre,
raw,
vibe.
Gritty, yeah.
And it, like, there's like one. They did like one scene of it for the kind of advertised for the show, and it's like him meeting with the cartels, and they have him like in a building covered with his head, with bag over his head, and then they pull the bag off, and he basically like explains how the oil companies will work and if they don't cooperate and how it's gonna go down. And just his line, the way he delivers the lines, it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I'd probably enjoy that.
I honestly think Billy Bob Thornton has gotten better with age.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He just has. Now you're probably going to argue those in the chat that Sling Blade and all that other stuff is like a whole nother. Yes, I understand. That's fine. But his older stuff, him as older, Billy Bob Thornton, it's some good stuff. I really do think so. So, man, this is a weird rabbit trail. Hi, guys.
We're having fun on this rabbit trail.
Yes, we are. We're having a grand old time. So,
Alex is still waking up.
Yeah, poor guy, and he's got to go to work in the next couple thinking moments. So,
I'm so sorry,
Alex. The new camera angle now makes it look like you're sitting on a throne, and not by like a majestic throne. It looks like you might be in the bathroom. I just now noticed that when you leaned back and you kind of had that look on your. Well, you got such a lovely picture behind you of
for the win.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just gonna put a shelf back there. So
Well
they
done,
have, like
soldier.
all of the you know, bathroom refreshers up there. You know,
Uh-huh.
like the little spray.
You need
you
a
know,
thing
like
of
toilet
potpourri.
brush up
Yeah.
there. Yeah. You know?
Welcome to my
some
throat.
Poopouri.
Yeah, the poopouri. That stuff is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is.
Who would have thought?
When we went on this this vacation because obviously we're in a cruise ship cabin.
Obviously.
Totally forgot it. Totally regretted it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have probably close to like I don't know 6 or 7 different distilling units on one of those things.
Really?
Yeah. So a distilling unit essentially is going to take water from outside, pull it in, like pull all the
Desalinate it?
minerals from it.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and then purify it, and then put it out as potable water.
Potable water. Right.
Yeah.
You can drink it.
Yeah, you can drink it. But that's what they use to flush with.
They
So-
flush with the desalinated water. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. So if they were smart, they'd just use seawater.
Hmm.
But, with all the civilians on there, you can't trust them to not try and drink the toilet water. So,
Oh, come on.
yeah.
You mean you're not supposed? Wait a minute. You want to take the water out of a toilet? Put it on the plants? But what about Brondo?
So,
we are definitely jumping down.
We're in the weeds
the
tonight,
movie
folks.
rap.
Hi.
Yeah, we are in the weeds tonight.
Welcome to Brothers in Arms Podcast. We're so glad you're able to join us tonight. Chat room's kind of empty, but you too can join us, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. Come have fun with us. So, boys, tell me, what's good about your week? We are starting a little later than our planned time, but life happens.
Yes.
And so we do have to be mindful of our time for Alex tonight because, as we've said, he's got to run off to work. God bless him. Thank you for your service. But let's talk about this week. What's some highlight lowlights? Let's go for it. I need some new music for this one. Highlight lowlights.
Okay.
I'll work that one out.
yeah,
It's coming.
like changing. Cool.
You guys don't know it, but the chat catches it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
intentional.
All the people in the chat.
All the people. Shut up.
It's a quiet episode.
Not for
Not
us, it's
much
not.
going on.
No.
Not Not for
Part of
us.
putting the kids to sleep, so
That's all
I
right.
got you.
Yep.
they're
Joyce,
watching their Boppy video.
like I said, I just got home because it's 5:30 here. But no, I don't really know if I have like a low light per se. It's
Persway?
persway. There's my new word. Word of the day. Word of the day. No, I guess if I had a low light, I've been dealing with the shenanigans. So I know I've told you guys. So I'm gonna be going to do some training next month, or helping with some training next month, and it's one of those situations where Big Marine Corps says go, and then they don't really give you the how. They just say go, and you're just kind of expected to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
Help me out.
yeah,
here,
no, my low light has been what's up.
No, go. Keep going.
Oh yeah, no, my low light has been just dealing with the dumbness that is Big Marine Corps and figuring out like, okay, where is my funding coming from? I need a rental vehicle. How am I was on the phone for a solid half an hour today talking to the civilian organization. Alex, have you ever dealt with Sato?
Not that I can think of.
I pray you don't, because I had to book a rental car through Sato because the online program that we use to do all of our normal booking was it basically was like, we can't find you a rental car. You need to contact such and such to figure it out. Cool.
Isn't that your job, Sato?
Well, Sato is who you call when the internet can't figure it out for you. So, because I have to get a rental car for
your whole time over there, right?
Yeah, for like a month and a half.
You put that on your government travel card or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This total trip's gonna set them back something like, just for me, it's like
there.
Yeah, Potet stepping.
$10,000. I love it when we see
Potet.
Potato.
Potet stopping.
Potets happen.
There's no H in there, buddy.
Potets tapping.
Dun, 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 dun.
There it is.
Yeah.
I love it. Hello,
Welcome.
friend.
Hi.
But anyways, so I basically, just dealing with this, trying to figure it out, and it was Top Right did it best.
Thank you.
Sounds, I love it. So yeah, just dealing with that was just a pain in the butt. But highlight, gentlemen, it was my birthday yesterday.
Yay!
I know, I have made one more rotation around the sun.
Look at you, man.
I know, right?
Congratulations.
Definitely old. Brandy found a gray hair, and she was giving me a hard time about it. Thank you. Yeah, oh, of course. No, all right. Yeah, no, I can't grow mine out, so you can't see it.
I'm not taking this off.
Yeah, no, she found a gray hair. But no, honestly, it was a really good time. I was able to left work a little early yesterday, and then we went to dinner. And I don't know about you guys, but Korean BBQ is one of my favorite things to go and do.
Once. It's good.
Yeah. Too expensive.
It's so worth it though. Brandy's sister and her boyfriend are visiting with us, and so the four of us went to dinner last night.
Yeah.
And I probably ate my weight in pork belly and barbecue beef.
Bulgogi.
It was so good.
I bet it was.
And then afterwards went to, so we did, it was so much fun. So we basically, it was honestly, it was just kind of, it was an easy night. We did that. We went to the bookstore and, walked off dinner and wandered around. I picked up, didn't really pick up too much.
Picked up book 6 of The Wheel of Time.
I didn't realize, funny thing, actually, I'm on book 6, but
oh, I'm sorry.
I did not realize, gentlemen, you guys know this. How many books has Sanderson put out for Stormlight Archive?
5.
Yeah. So I did not realize that was like his current series that he's churning out.
No.
He's working on a couple of things.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the series that he's currently working on, Mr. He eats, breathes, and sleeps books. That blows
like
my
I
mind.
And he teaches too.
Yeah.
Oh, on top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a professor at BYU.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he has a full-time job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he writes that. When does he sleep?
He doesn't.
When does he eat?
He doesn't.
I don't know, man.
He has to get good Korean barbecue. Like that's man. He's just missing out. He's just missing out.
He also doesn't drink caffeine, so I don't know how he does.
Oh, is he like a practicing Mormon?
Yeah.
Right? Yes. No. George R. R. Martin could absolutely. Him and Patrick Rothfuss, both those guys, tick me off because I definitely. Dude, I saw their books at Barnes and Noble were because of how the shelves were arranged. It was literally like Game of Thrones on this shelf, and then there was the split, and then Rothfuss was right next to him. So they were just. I saw them. Like I just saw all of them, and I'm just like, anger and discontent. I do not like you because you won't finish your book series.
Botet, you started something.
That's
This is a weekly thing.
Stop and write your books.
Stop
It has been a decade,
Stop dropping.
Mr. Martin. Over a decade since we've had the last book from you. I'm begging you, with tears in my eyes, please write more. Anyways, so yeah, did that, and then, gentlemen, have you ever been to a Mexican ice cream shop?
Yes.
Yes.
There's one in Louisville I desperately want to visit.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can, you must get a mango nata.
Mango nata.
A mango nata. If they
N-A-T-A?
make one, Nada.
Da. Nada.
Mango nata.
Nata.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can Google it and it's probably gonna pop up. But gentlemen, to put it in perspective, it is chamoy with mango sorbet, more chamoy, more mango sorbet, some sort of like
It's nada.
candy, and then fresh mango and tahini all thrown together, and it's got chewy candy bits. It's spicy, it's sweet, it just hits all the wickets.
Yeah.
And it sounds crazy, they taste awesome. And so I had one of those for dinner, or for dessert, and shared it with Brandy, and I tell you what, it made me happy. So
Yeah,
yes,
man.
that
You gotta
was
Gotta have that ice cream afterwards, right? Because you fill yourself up on bulgogi,
Right.
and then as the ice cream melts, it like fills in the crack.
That's right. Exactly.
Yep.
So you feel whole and content
Yeah.
yes.
with a new fresh book in your hand.
Yeah.
Between the spicy Korean and the spicy ice cream, though, my stomach hated me.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you know
well
what?
done.
You know what? It was worth it.
No, what?
What? It was worth
Good.
it.
I'm
So
glad it was worth it.
yeah,
buddy.
so that's my highlight.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All it would take for me is the ice cream, and my stomach would hate me.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
And your spouse.
Yeah. Well, she would. Yeah, she would hate me too.
If there was gummies involved, she would hate you too.
No, just if there's Twizzlers, man. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Twizzlers.
I keep a stash of them. Somewhere. I'm not gonna say it because she knows. She listens. Yeah, that my
Aww.
insurance.
Hey, Pop.
Hey, Bob.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
And look, Mom's claiming you.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
There you
man.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, one more highlight.
it's
Almost
magic.
forgot.
I was
Saved
gotta take
round.
it back. Dang it.
Saved round, 2 seconds.
Piggyback.
Gentlemen, I got one other thing this week, and I'm so happy. Have you ever had a crispy crunchy?
Peanut buttery. Crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery. That used to be a slogan for
It's-
something. Keep going.
It is a Reese's
Butterfinger.
candy. Is a Reese's candy bar.
That's what it
It's
is.
a Reese's candy bar called a crispy crunchy, and it's basically a combination of a Reese's peanut butter cup, a Butterfinger, and a Nutrageous, and they all just kind of like got meshed together, and they made a candy bar.
Like you stack them.
Yes, there's like Butterfinger center with peanut butter on the top, and then it's chocolate with peanuts on it, and I think there might be caramel in it. And like,
But Nutrageous does have caramel in it.
Well,
Yes.
there you go, man.
so Jade and Jake,
Must be a West Coast
I guess you can look them up on. Well, no, I struggle to find them, and every time I find one, you can usually find them in king size bars, and even when I do find them in the wild, I'll usually end up buying one because they're that good. They were able to look up online and find a local store here in San Diego that had them, and they went and bought me like 5 of them.
That's awesome.
So they're all in my fridge, but they are so good. They are
That would hurt my
they're
teeth.
amazing. Sorry, I'm done. That's all I got.
No, that's great, man. Thank you.
That would definitely hurt my teeth.
I'm gonna send you one. I'll send you a link.
Yeah. I'm good.
Alex?
Here's what it is. Chicken.
Chicken!
Hello, chicken.
The car woes are almost done, gentlemen.
Praise God. Let's go.
Amen.
Yeah. So we got a replacement car that got taken care of. So
What'd you end up getting?
I got a Nissan Armada.
All right.
Sounds French.
Yeah, well, it's a slightly bigger version of what I totaled.
Slightly bigger version.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So yours was a mid-size, and this one's just a full-size?
It is a full-size.
Full-size sedan.
Full-size. No, not a sedan. Full-size SUV.
SUV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got the V8 in it, and it's 4-wheel drive, vice all-wheel drive, and it even has a snow setting, so I can like turn the little dial to snow.
What are those really for? I mean,
Peace of mind, honestly.
Potets, I'm the oldest. This guy here is the middle. And this guy here is the youngest.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? Gee,
Yeah,
I've
okay.
never seen those. Crispy Crunchies.
So if, I'm telling
thanks.
you right now,
Yeah.
you find one, it'll
Got it.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's that
Got it.
good.
it's an actual thing.
Crispy Crunchy. Now I've seen it. Now I'm gonna have to look for it.
Yeah.
They'll pop out of me all over the place now. Appreciate
Probably.
it. But so you have a
You want
snow
ones?
button tire, or snow
Yeah,
tire
snow
button?
button.
Snow
No.
Snow button?
No, not snow tires, just snow button.
just snow button.
Snow button.
But I mean, it we got it. It's a certified pre-owned, so everything was all done at the dealership where we got it from.
Perfect.
And then it has every warranty under the sun still.
Let's go.
So quite literally, if for some reason the dude looked at me and goes, "Yeah, if you drive off the lot and you pop a tire, just come right back. Plays it for free."
As
Okay,
it should
cool.
be.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
it works out pretty great.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. So it'll kind of work out, but otherwise, like I've just been on mids, man.
Mm.
You know, every single day I've been going into work at well, I leave here at about 9:40, and then I go in and I'm in until about 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, and then I try and drive home. It's kind of fun.
Try and drive home.
It's a game sometimes. Roll down the window a little bit, stick my head out.
Catch some snow.
Yeah, well, most everyone's still asleep, and usually if I'm driving into work late at night, I call Greg, because I know he's awake.
Still awake, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But, yeah. I can't really call Greg at 4 in the morning, so I didn't call him yesterday.
Good choice.
So,
I mean, I'm usually up at 5:30, so
yeah, I would be calling
if you get out of work at late,
That hour though will really wreck your REM.
Yeah. Like, I got up at 6 instead of 9.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then we didn't start on time.
Guilty. I'm sorry. I'll work on trying to get out of work early.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Tired, yeah.
Shots fired.
I mean, I got, other things. Not a whole lot. I got the opportunity to play Magic this week,
Oof.
which
Nice.
is always fun. Tomorrow morning we're all getting together and we're going out to breakfast. So Liz and the kids are going to be gone by the time I get home. But I get to spend some time with Caroline tomorrow, so she gets off the bus. Yep, Magic the Gathering. That is correct. So we might mainly play the Commander format. Not really too big on Standard or Modern. Modern's just way too expensive to keep up on.
Speaking of Boyo, have you seen the new cards?
Which ones are we talking about?
the-
NASCAR? Are we talking about
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
No, the Final Fantasy sets.
Final Fantasy sets that aren't coming out for like another 3 sets?
That's fantastic, Pop.
Yeah.
Glad the fence is up.
Yeah. That's good.
So, new card set, though?
Yeah, so the Wizards of the Coast has been trying to expand, right? So you have your normal realms that they pull from, like Kaldheim.
Sure.
You know, Ixalan, and all that fun stuff.
Right.
And they've been going into universes beyond, to try and expand it.
Like
but
Lord of the Rings and Marvel.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Marvel's just been a secret lair so far. But the newest one that they've come out with is Final Fantasy.
Really?
And Final Fantasy gets its own complete set. So it's not like a limited run. It's not like they're just doing commander decks like they did for Warhammer. It is no joke. It is a full set. So we're talking play boosters. We're talking collector boosters. And the things that they've done is they've released teasers for the 4 different commander decks that they're putting out.
Mm-hmm.
So they obviously they have one.
Yeah.
They have one for Cloud.
No.
Cloud gets one.
Okay.
They have one for Terra. So the Esper from Final Fantasy VI.
Right.
She gets one. Titus has one. Final Fantasy X, and then the last one is they kind of screwed this up. They should have made Terra the Esper, but there's an Esper color. It's basically a cat girl deck, and I don't know. It can be good, it can be bad. It's all based on how much mana you spend to cast stuff.
It's still in commander format.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they're commander decks, so
Cool.
people are going nuts already trying to pre-order these things because obviously you can pre-order them on Amazon.
Right.
But,
Well, and Final Fantasy has such a calling.
yeah.
Daggum. Like
Yeah,
I'm
we're,
over here considering maybe I should buy a deck just because of how keen I am on that
Right.
genre.
Just want one because it's Final Fantasy.
Exactly. Lord of the Rings was cool until somebody found the One Ring, and then it was just like, okay, that was nice, but this is kind of neat. I like this.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna be a full set. There's already been some stuff. A lot of the teasers have been from Final Fantasy VII, which has been kind of cool. Let's see. So they have 2 of them. There's Dragon of Mount Golg from Final Fantasy IV. And the big thing that Cecil fights. They have a Yuffie card, which is kind of neat. Like, actually, no joke, Yuffie.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's just a reprint of Yuriko, the top ninja commander.
All right. So the functions haven't changed, just the names.
Yeah, well, some of them are brand new cards. Like the 4 commanders that they have, like I said, there's Cloud, Terra, Titus, and then Y'shtola?
I believe
don't know
you.
what that one's from. Yeah.
That one's like Final Fantasy 14, something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like they have all sorts of stuff. Like Cecil is in there when he's his Dark Knight, not his Paladin form. Garland's in here. The big one that everyone's going nuts over is the Jumbo Cactuar. Jumbo Cactuar.
Yes.
Right.
So funny.
It's a 1/7. Okay. It is a 7-drop. Costs you 5 generic and 2 greens.
Right.
For a Jumbo Cactuar.
Okay.
And whenever it attacks, it gets 10,000 needles. So whenever it is an attacking monster, it gets plus 9,999 plus 0. So it's a 10,007.
Oh my goodness. That's stupid.
It doesn't have trample. It doesn't have haste. It doesn't even fly.
This is kind of pointless.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, you have a 10,000
No
zero
pun
that's coming at you. You chump block it with a 1/1 token you just made. You're like, all right, cool, bro.
Yeah.
But people were going nuts for this card. Absolutely nuts. Like that's the one thing they're most excited about for this set.
my
It's stupid.
Yep.
Only because, and Alex, I know as soon as you start playing with these decks, because I know you're going to get some of them
Oh
when
yeah.
your
He'll break 'em.
brain starts. So one of the groups that pops up on my Facebook feed is like
Mhm.
people showing the synergy of some of these like how to use some of these cards. And one of the, like, basically it was like another 2 cards that you could drop in. One was like an Aether Sphere and then something else, but basically you attack with the Jumbo Cactar, so now you're doing 10,000 damage. And as you attack, you sacrifice it, and then you gain life equal to the attack power of the creature that you're sacrificing. So now you have 10,000 life,
Whoa.
and then you can spend it using the other card to, you could spend 50 life points to deal 50 damage to target player or creature.
Yeah.
So it was just, they started throwing off like, here's how you can maximize this card and basically kill everybody on the board if you wanted to. So it's, yeah, by itself, it's just a really expensive card to play. But man, oh man, if you have the right cards on the field, and I know Alex's brain's gonna turn into overdrive, like figuring out if he wants to how to actually play these cards. Like, it's gonna get silly. Like,
I'm ready.
There's all sorts of stuff that you could do.
Unleash the hounds.
So,
right?
Yeah. I love
but
it.
it's gonna be fun. So I've been looking at the different commanders that they have listed, and there is a Sephiroth one, which is gonna be interesting. Huh. Well, yeah. Sorry. There's new spoilers that I haven't seen yet. So
Focus. Come back.
yeah.
Come back
yeah,
to
can't
us.
help it. So there is a Demir Sephiroth, which is going to be fun. They have Sin from Final Fantasy X. But one of the other cool things is they have transforming sagas. So, one of the big things with Final Fantasy is summoning,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Summon Shiva, summon Ifrit.
Uh-huh.
So they have sagas that you can play, and they'll go through the different steps. And then once they get done, they transform into a creature,
Sweet.
which is kind of cool.
That sounds neat.
Yep. I'd try
Yeah.
it. Most definitely.
Yeah. But while they're also sagas, they're also saga creatures, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. And then I think, yeah, that's it. It's kind of cool. So, a whole bunch of stuff that sounds awesome with this set.
I love it. I love it. Well, my highlight for the week. Thanks, Alex, by the way.
Yeah, you
Well done,
did.
buddy. My highlight of
Always.
the week was getting able to spend 4 solid days with mom and dad.
It's exciting.
We got up on Wednesday and came back on Saturday. Had a beautiful visit with them. Got to allow our dog to meet their dogs for the first time. Well, not Remy, but definitely Bailey. And they hit it off like peanut butter and jelly. It was awesome. But the low light also comes kind of on the tail end of that. Carrie started getting sick about Thursday evening. And it kind of rocked her socks on Friday. And it started going away on Saturday. Very grateful for that. But then my symptoms started showing up about Saturday evening. And I managed to get through Sunday no problem. But Monday morning, I felt like death warmed over. And so I got through the first part of Monday, which was introducing our cadets to the information that they're going to need for their upcoming trip. And then I went home after lunch. And I fell asleep for a solid 5 hours. and then ate some dinner and went back to sleep and slept all night long. And then I stayed home from work today because I just did not feel any better. So if I'm sounding different to you all tonight, that's why. What a joy. What a joy. But I am so grateful and I'm blessed that this has been the only time that I've really gotten sick in the last year and a half. And so for that, I'm very grateful. And I pray that this is run its course and I'll be better tomorrow, because we still have a lot of work to do before the week comes to a close. So, with that being said, we're running down on time, so I'm going to make this short and sweet, gentlemen. I had a question lined up, but I don't think that is an appropriate question for us tonight, considering our time. So, I'm just going to do a...
Dead air.
Yep. I'm going to ask this question. So, let's go here.
Sure.
And cue this one. All right, gentlemen. What's something you wish you didn't run into?
A yield sign. Done.
Oh, wow. He walked right into that one.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. He can't come back for that, KDG.
I like Liz's answer. He drove into it.
Oh, man.
Well, we all know I don't run, so.
Well, and
That was a
I didn't
rhetorical
say
question.
run, I said rush. What did you
rush
rush
into.
into? Yeah, what's something you wish you didn't rush into?
Yield sign.
Little yield sign.
Oh,
man.
Oh, man. I didn't mean for it to take this long. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no!
I
Actually,
really
you know
didn't.
what? I do. All right.
No,
So it comes
still
down to
screaming.
it. Not too. Yeah. No, dead air. No, it doesn't come down into getting into like something. So not rushing into something. So one of the things we've probably covered this before. I've mentioned it. I know I've mentioned. We're at almost 200 episodes. I know I've mentioned this at least once before. Because when I think about rushing into something, I think about regret. You know, you rushed into something, you made a mistake, and I remember, and I think I know we've talked about this, gentlemen. I miss some of the consoles that I used to have, and one of them specifically is my PlayStation.
Really? We're going there.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Well, I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of something that I could talk about without going. Yeah, no. I was so set on trying to get the latest and greatest, and actually, I remember what it was. I was trying to get. I'm pretty sure it was trying to get a Nintendo 3DS. I'm almost positive that's what it was, or it was some sort of like upgrading a console. And I made the mistake of like, I was like, I'm not playing this anymore. I traded in most of my PlayStation 1 stuff. Like I've traded in my console, a lot of like, and again, I look back on it and it's like, I'm really mad at myself that I was so quick to try and trade it in that, it's like, I wish I still had it. And now looking back, it's it's not something that I can just, if I wanted to try and rebuild what I had, the amount of money that I would have to, it just, I won't sell any of my stuff anymore, like that my video game stuff anymore, because I learned my lesson. I was in such a, I rushed to try and get rid of it that I won't ever make that mistake again. Like I still have all of my stuff for my 3DS, and I haven't played it honestly probably in 2 years, but I'm not getting rid of it. I refuse to get rid of it, because I know to be able to try and rebuild what I've collected thus far would be, you know, the cost would just be through the roof.
Yeah.
And I will never do that again.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't rush to get married so young again. I learned that one the hard way. Which is why I teach my Marines not to do that. And somehow they still manage to do it when I tell them not to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go figure.
Well, it's something about knowledge and learning it on our own.
Sometimes you have to make those mistakes on your own. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I appreciate your vulnerability on that one, bud. Thank you. For me, it's making our last big purchase. And you boys know what that is. It's been a joy to us, but I think looking back over the last year, we probably could have accomplished just as much renting.
Okay.
For that short, time that we needed it. So it is what it is, but I'm grateful for it, but I wish that we hadn't rushed into it. Fair? Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Cool. All right, boys. Well, that covers that. This moves on to dad joke time.
That's it.
Oh, I'll answer. So, Potets is asking some good questions. So the answer to the question, Potets, no, we actually all don't work in the Army. So I'm a United States Marine. I'm active duty.
That's his picture.
Alex, that's my photo and all my random stuff.
Yeah, I'm currently also active duty, but I'm in the better branch. I'm in the Navy.
Yeah. Why is my Uber driver in such a bad mood?
Oh, why? Why? Oh, why? Why? And I'm a pastor in the Salvation Army.
Hence the name, Brothers in Arms.
Brothers in Arms.
So it kind of works out.
Yeah.
So, good dad jokes. I've got one to start with,
Go
gentlemen.
for it.
All right. A guy walked into a bar
Ouch.
and lost the limbo contest.
Yeah. To the guy who invented zero. Thanks for nothing.
Why did the guy get fired from the calendar factory? He took a day off.
Oh.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Mom got mad at me because she asked me to sync her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I threw it in the ocean.
Wow. Wow. If two vegans get in a fight, is it still considered a beef?
That's a good question. That goes with the which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Scientists figured it out. It's a chicken.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Alex?
I always ask you.
Yep, sorry. I put my old car in reverse and thought, wow, this really takes me back.
This really takes me back.
And lastly for me, can anyone tell me what oblivious means? Because I have no idea.
No idea. Someone complimented my parking today. They left a sweet note on my windshield that said, "Parking, fine."
That's nice of them.
That's so nice.
And finally, an oldie but a goodie, but still one of my favorite. Two fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Any idea how to drive this thing?"
Who's driving this thing?
Uh,
I love that one. That's one of my favorites.
I've got another one for next week. I'm gonna save it.
Sure?
Okay.
I went to a silent auction.
Yeah.
I won a dog whistle and 2 mimes. Oh yeah, no, I thought that one was good too.
Yeah. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes episode 192 of Brothers in Arms Podcast. We thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. You too can join us in our chat as those who have this evening. If you join us, if you follow us on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast, that will actually give you a notification as to when we go live. And you can jump in here with us because our times have become sporadic because life, well, ladies and gentlemen, is just as sporadic. But it's okay because we roll with the punches and we have a good time with it anyways. So you can catch all of our back episodes on YouTube, Your Brothers in Arms Podcast. Or actually, no, there's no your. Just Brothers in Arms Podcast. That's our YouTube. Yes, every week, not every day. These guys, their schedule does not permit every day. There's no way.
No,
There's absolutely no way. But we do try to make this happen every week. Next week is going to be interesting. We're going to talk about this offline, Greg, as to what our timing is going to look like because mine's going to be different.
We'll make it work.
And we'll play that one by ear. So, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast, Brothers in Arms Podcast on YouTube, and we don't have any of the other fun socials because, well, there's 3 of us and we do all of our stuff on here. And if nobody shows up, we still like to talk to each other, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure.
So, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, and we hope you have a wonderful, fantastic week. Gentlemen, any parting remarks before we hit that magic button?
As always, continue to drink your water, change your socks, and take your Motrin.
Fine choice. Alex?
Yield sometimes means stop.
Quality word there, sir. Quality word. Absolutely.
That was beautiful.
Rushed right into it.
I got air, man.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, I got to give a shout out to Dad for actually using a Twitch meme correctly because that was awesome.
Nice. Well done. Shout out, Pop. Well done. And take your vitamins, folks. Take your vitamins. Very important to keep the immune system up and running. There you go. Yeah. Sure. And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. All right, folks. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. We love you. We'll see you next time. Boys, I love you.
I love you too, brother.
Thanks, guys. All right, folks. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I like this.